Alright, so this is the next part in the video explaining some of the calculations that I've noticed people have been having, some of the problems people have been having in the calculations in Experiment 1, Part C. So in the previous video, we calculated the average of my three numbers, okay? For that I made up for supposedly I used the graduated cylinder. Now we're going to calculate number 10, okay, which is the percent error. So I changed the numbers last weekend, so if you have the new copy, number 6 is what you got for what we call the true value for the mass of 10 mils of water at your temperature. If it's the old copy, it's number 8, so we'll look at which copy you have. But let's say for my temperature, I used that table, and I found that I multiplied by 10, and I found that the mass of 10 milliliters of water, the true value for me, was 9.97146 grams. The average, remember we calculated this in the last video, was 9.91966 grams. Notice I'm not using the rounded number. I'm still keeping at least my first insignificant figure. Well, the formula for percent error is the absolute value. Notice the bars here. That means make it positive no matter what. Of the true value, this number right here, minus the experimental, which is what we calculated, divided by the true, which is this also, times 100. So plugging our numbers in, looks like this. Now, sig figs. Remember, we have to do this one step at a time and write each step down. The first step in the order of operations is to do the subtraction. And the rule for when we're subtracting numbers is that we care about where the last sig fig is. In this number, the last sig fig is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right of the decimal. In this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right of the decimal. This number is less precise than this, so we get to keep 4 places to the right of the decimal in the subtraction. And that looks like this for my made-up numbers. 0.0517, that's 4 to the right of the decimal, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, and our first insignificant figure is a 9, which we keep. The next step is the division and multiplication. It doesn't matter which order you do it in. And now we care about how many sig figs there are. Whatever has the least, that's how many we round to. Well, this number up here has 1, 2, 3 sig figs. Remember, the zeros don't count because they're leading. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sig figs. So the least of these two is 3. This 100, this is an exact number. So of all these, the least is 3. So we keep 3 sig figs. We get 0.519 sub 4%. The first insignificant figure is 4, which rounds to 0.519%.